right, everybody, how you doing? It's John Brewer here. Let's talk social media. Some of you guys love it. Some of you guys hate it. Some of you guys hire people to do it. Some of you guys do it in-house. The one thing we learned from the pandemic was social media is a great opportunity for you to connect with your audience, connect to a new audience, and to keep getting your word out there. That's one of the things we pushed throughout the socially distant supper club in the beginning. And even more so now. So many restaurants through us and through all the great work out here, the socially distant supper club, found new restaurants that they did not know about. So social media is here. It ain't going anywhere, so you might as well get used to it. What I want to talk about right now is TikTok videos, which basically relates to Reels or basically any short form type of video out there. I actually upped my game recently with the help of an influencer who showed me how to do Reels with putting music behind it and just doing simple shots, and it's amazing. It's amazing some of the follows I got, some of the interaction I got. It's really an amazing concept. If you're not taking advantage of it, what are you doing? You should be taking advantage of it. All right, so let's get into it. Let's break it down. Give people a behind-the-scenes look at your restaurant. Believe it or not, you know, Stephen King wrote about this in his book on writing. People love to find out about other people's jobs. Think about the TV shows you watch. What do you watch? You watch things about what's it like to be a cop? What's it like to be a doctor? What's it like to be a bartender? People want to know these things. They want to know what your day is like. They want to know what you do when you go in there. Believe it or not, it might be boring to you because you do it every day, but to a lot of people out there, it's not boring. So take advantage of it. Show everybody what you do, and that's it. Anyway, number 2, feature your vendors in videos. Yes, I said it. People want to know where they're getting their vegetables from. People want to know where they're getting their seafood from. Some of the great people out there, Swag Farms locally. I'm going to start giving examples as I think of things. So Swag Farms does a great job. That's basically what they do. They do a dinner once a month. They do featured dinners throughout the year, once a month, once every couple of weeks, whatever it may be, where they're outsourcing chefs, but they're using a lot of their locally grown, small business owned, which of course we love, and showing where they're getting their product from. Mystic Lobster does a great job at this. They actually have videos that show how they source their lobsters in a sustainable way that keeps the population growing and also keeps great food coming into the restaurant. So number 3, offer cooking lessons to home chefs who want to learn fundamental skills. I love this. Chef Winston, I'm looking at you, brother. He does a great job of this. He's created an image and a brand for him just by having date night where he comes into the kitchen. If you guys haven't met Chef Winston, you got to check him out. CC Catering. He does a wonderful job of this. He'll show you how to cook. He shows you how to make vegetables. He shares all of his knowledge. And I think recently he was just put in Publix. And that shows you exactly how far that can take you. So don't be afraid of the camera. Get out there, start filming some stuff, make it a part of your daily routine, your weekly routine. Number 4, ask your employees to show what they do on a daily basis. We kind of just touched on this, but yeah, people want to know. People want to know, what time do you go to work? What's it like? What do you do? You know, show them rolling silverware. Show them bar back, getting ice, bringing out front. You'd be amazed how people will appreciate it, and it gives people an idea of one of the things I've always tried to do is try to educate the regular folks, the folks out there, on what it's like to be a restaurant worker. You know, I just did one recently where it was a great kind of funny meme that somebody put up about, you know, ordering a drink at the bar and just trying to educate folks that, hey, when you're in a busy bar and I'm the bartender, and I come up to you, and you're ordering 8 drinks for your friends, and I finally get to you, and I'm like, hey, how are you, man? What would you like? And your immediate response is, hold on. Well, that's not fair to me as a bartender. It's not fair to everybody else who's trying to get a drink at the same time, too. So a little knowledge, a little compassion goes a long way. That would be a great idea for a TikTok video right there. Nobody's doing it. A lot of these restaurants I'm talking about, they do 1 or 2 of these, but imagine if you were doing all of these, what kind of a response you could get. Host a live event. Host a live event. Bar brawls was one of those. Chef, I forget what they called it, knife fights with the chefs. These are great ways to get people together, create it on a slower night maybe. Kind of get in the What I learned in the nightclub business is every night was special. Anybody asked me, hey, what's going on Wednesday night? I was like, Playboy girls have a free bottle, and DJ so-and-so may be showing up tonight. You know, you always want to make sure that every night seems special in itself. It's not just Wednesday, it's not just Thursday. A lot of times the weekends will take care of themselves, but, you know, you want to try to brand the days as much as you can. Tapas Tuesday, we used to do at Ceviche. Boy, we used to get packed on Tuesdays. I hated it because it was 50% off on almost everything, and we'd look at the numbers at the end of the night, and wow, we really do crazy numbers. But anyway, these are great events. Do an event, figure something out. What can you do to create interest on a day that might be slower than some of the rest? Collaborate with influencers. One of the things that came out of this whole thing with the supper club is all of a sudden people started calling me an influencer. I had no idea what that meant. But yeah, invite me down, especially if you're getting this video right now. You're part of the passport system. Give me a call. I'm getting back out there again. Things have kind of loosened up. I feel better. I feel good. Let's get out there. Let's do a video together. I would love to showcase you and what you have going on at your restaurant, what's popular, what's doing well, how you feel about the business right now. Let's get the story behind your brand out there, which is what I try to do whenever I go to meet somebody and do a video. Number 7, introduce new menu items. Is there something you could do a little differently? Is there something maybe you could do maybe that you're not doing? One of the most popular things was Papas Tapas, which is a traditional Spanish tapas style menu, awesome menu, but a couple of the people in the kitchen were different ethnicities. I think Mexican or South American, Caribbean maybe. So they did a one-off once a week during the pandemic where they were making totally different food. And I've had people to this day still come up to me and say, gosh, I wish they were still doing that. I really enjoyed the way that they prepared the other types of food. Same thing with Christina's. If you guys remember, she started doing Greek food. She does amazing Greek food. And, you know, she's a breakfast lunch joint, but she started doing Greek food, and people loved it. They were looking forward to these things. So get outside your comfort zone, do a new menu item, and when you do it, shoot a TikTok, shoot a reel, shoot an Instagram, shoot a Facebook. Video is the thing right now, and it's always has been, but this new short reel type stuff of video is very popular. Take advantage of it. Conduct mini games. What do I mean by that? How do you like your eggs? Answer this question. Scrambled, over easy, sunny side up, whatever it may be. Poached. What's your favorite hot sauce? Tabasco, habanero, whatever it may be. These are things that get your audience to interact with you, and it's all about touches. You know, I always use the example of like Budweiser and Coca-Cola. We all know what Budweiser is. We all know where it is. We can buy it pretty much anywhere, but yet they still spend millions of dollars on marketing every year. Why? Because they want that brand out there. It's the same thing you're doing here. You know, one of my business coaches put out a video. He says, we should all try to be like the Dallas Cowboys. Now, whether you like the Dallas Cowboys or not, they do a great job at branding. Same thing with the New York Yankees. I do like them. So, you know, branding, it's out there. They spend money to keep that label forward. You should be doing the same thing. Just get it out there. Don't look for the return. Just make it part of your daily exercise. You come in, you unlock the door, you load the bar with ice, boom, you shoot a TikTok video. Challenge your audience. That's another great one. Something as simple as cracking an egg without breaking a yolk, whatever it may be. Hey, can you shish kebab? I don't know. Think of something. What do you guys have going on right now? Can you tell the difference between cheddar cheese and jack cheese? Whatever it may be. There's another way to kind of interact with your audience. All about having fun. And of course, the last one, it's always worked in advertising, and it's still one of the best things you can do. Film a testimonial. You get somebody in your restaurant, a regular that comes in, somebody you love, find somebody that's not afraid to get in front of the camera and have some fun with them. Why do they come to your place once a month? Why do they come to your place once a week? Why do they like this spot at the bar? Why do they always order this? These are great things. These are great opportunities. And once you film these, once you get them down, you can use them once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 10 times a year. You keep a steady library of all this content going, so you're not, every week, you're not coming in and go, oh, we already did that, you know. Just keep the content going. You'd be surprised how many people didn't see that video the first time and will see it the second time. Be surprised how many people saw that video and are glad to see it again. There's so many opportunities out there. Restaurants, we love you guys. We want to see you succeed. This is what the big boys are doing and the big girls are doing. So we need to put our big boy and our big girl pants on as small, independently owned restaurants and get our word out there right now. So signing off, my name's John Brewer. I'm a commercial advisor here in Delray Beach. I'm also a restaurant specialist with 30 years in the business under my belt. Las Vegas, LA, New York. I opened up restaurants here at the Breakers. I also opened up restaurants at the Falcon House, which is making a comeback. It's not called the Falcon House, it's the Falcon. Anyway, I hope this was informative. Give me a click, give me a like. Let me know if you have any questions. Would love to answer them. And if you're looking to lease, buy, sell restaurant space, you're looking for your next space, you're looking to get out of your space, please let me know. I'd love to sit down and have coffee with you for about 10-15 minutes and we can discuss your needs. Take care, everybody. I'm out of here. Have a fantastic day.